Well, hello there, everyone. It's time now to present another gameplay here on my channel. And it's going to be something a little bit different. Yep, going to be playing some baseball today. Specifically MLB 2K13. So we're going to jump right into my game here. And today, the Toronto Blue Jays will be taking on the Anaheim Angels. Now you'll be hearing my voice, of course, with the commentary for this.
Here's America's pastime.
And there's our starters for today. Matt Garza for Toronto, Jared Weaver for the Angels. Now let's take a look at the starting lineups for today's ball game. Whoa. That's better. The starting lineups brought to you by, well, I don't know. Oh yeah, they're brought to you by, whatever. So there we go. Here are our starting lineups. For the Blue Jays, Jose Reyes will lead off for Toronto. He's at shortstop. Emilio Bonifacio will be at second base. He'll bat second. Bautista and Cresciano Rasmus in their usual spots, 3, 4, and 5. J.Pierre and Sebia will move up in the order today for the Blue Jays and bat sixth. Adam Lind will go down to the 7th spot. And Melky Cabrera will bat 8th today for the Blue Jays. He's in left field. And Sebia, by the way, doing the catching, and Lind at first base. Should mention that. And batting 9th and playing at third for Toronto today is Clint Barnes. So Brett Laurie with the day off. For the Angels, Eric Ibar will lead off. He's at short. Howie Kendrick will bat second and play second. And Josh Hamilton will bat third for the Angels. He's in left. Batting 4th and playing in center field today for the Angels is Mike Trout. Batting 5th and playing at first is going to be Albert Pujols. Batting 6th in right field will be Mark Trumbo. He's in right. Hank Conger will bat 7th for the Angels. He'll do the catching. Chris Iannetta batting 8th for the Angels today. He's the designated hitter. And Andrew Romine batting 9th and playing at third. And while we're on that, I should mention Edwin is DHing today for the Blue Jays.
Angels Stadium, the
so those are lineups.
This is the home of the Angels.
So let's get to the game.
How about Albert Pujols? Major League Baseball and 2K Sports. Gary,
the Angels come at 75 and 65. They are fighting for a playoff spot. The Blue Jays are 78 and 61. They are leading the AL East. And there's our starter, Jared Weaver.
Stevie's facing that Toronto lineup today. What is he? Chance now to check the lineup. This time for the Blue Jays.
And here we go.
Last night, Blue Jays were losing.
The Blue Jays come into this game losing 3-4 to Oakland. They won the first game in that series, but then lost the last 3. Toronto's lost 3 straight entering play. The first pitch to Reyes is a strike, and we are underway with this ball game.
They were into it this game, like they weren't playing their game, and ended up finding themselves on the wrong end of the score.
To Reyes is low. That's a ball.
To the plate that time. Weaver,
the 1-1 pitch to Reyes, and that is fouled away. 1-2. And Reyes strikes out swing on that curveball for strike 3.
Strike 3 right there. You gotta lay off here.
So Reyes is retired, and now Bonifacio will come up to
Let's see where they're positioning themselves on defense.
Emilio hitting just 196 on the season.
Anytime Albert Pujols' name gets mentioned, you think hitting. What people don't understand is he's become one of the best fielding first basemen.
There's a ground ball to Pujols. He'll step on the bag, and that's out number 2.
First, that's the second out.
And And now here come Toronto's big boys, beginning with Jose Bautista.
Well, it's such an asset to an offense when you hit the ball out of the ballpark, and these guys are clearly so important to their team.
And we've got 2 of the top 3 home run hitters in the American League in this game. Actually, we've got 3 of the top 5. Bautista with 39 home runs.
He misses the fastball.
He's in the 5th spot on that list, followed by Edwin Encarnacion. He is tied for first with Houston's Brett Wallace. They've got 44. Josh Hamilton with right below Edwin Encarnacion. He has 42 home runs. The 0-2 pitch to Bautista.
Swung on.
Ground ball to short. And they'll fire it on to first in time. Bautista's retired. And now we will head to the bottom of the first. And Matt Garza will head to the mound to do the pitching for the Blue Jays. Eric Ibar will lead things off. Ibar went over 5 in the Angels' previous game. That was against the Indians.
I think Matt Garza is going to be stick to the basics. Keep your mechanics in sync and keep your emotions in sync. When he does that, he can command any pitch, any time of the count.
That's 1-1.
Got it in the dirt, but he held on.
The 1-1 to Ibar. That is a fly ball. Rasmus coming in. He'll make the catch on the run, and there's the first out.
We've got a moment to check the lineup for the Angels. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Coming up now.
Well, every year you wait for Albert Pujols' numbers to diminish, but every year you look up and he's 30 and 100, batting over 300. And again, he's going to do it again this year because that's just the hitter he is.
That one off.
0-1
Here's the 0-1 to Kendrick.
That is a strike. Kendrick. See how he protects the plate here.
The hitter's got to protect the outer part of the plate right here, down 0-2.
0-2 to Kendrick.
There's a swing and a
line right into Adam Lynn's glove, and that's the second out.
Got a chance to check out the Blue Jays defensively around the horn. John, keeping an eye on anyone?
That'll be Josh Hamilton.
One of the most electrifying players offensively in baseball is Jose Reyes, but also defensively, he can bring some electricity to that position also. A highlight reel every single time he takes the field, and an unbelievable cannon of an arm. Just love watching this kid play the position of shortstop with the joy and passion that he does.
The Jays know that Hamilton can mash it. So that's why they want to be careful with him here. The 0-2 to Hamilton, a fly ball. Bautista's going to settle under this and make the catch. So with that, the Angels are gone in the first. Now we'll head to the second inning, and the Blue Jays will return to the plate. Encarnacion coming up now.
His bat's making all the right kind of noise for his team, getting it done.
First pitch to Edwin, and it's taken past Pujols for a base hit. Edwin had a terrific series against the Athletics in Toronto's previous day. Unfortunately, the Jays lost 3 of 4 in that series.
Second in hits right now in the league. That ability to find a way to get on base.
Continuing that here in this one. So man on now for Rasmus, and that is going to be a foul ball into the seats.
And it goes foul. Weaver sets throw.
0-1 to Rasmus, and this one's taken deep to right field, and this ball is out of here. That's a 2-run shot for Colby Rasmus. It's number 39 for him in this 2014 season, and the Blue Jays jump out in front 2-0.
Calm down, mister.
So the Blue Jays with an early lead here on Jared Neaver.
So with 2 runs on the board of the long ball, here's a look at how that hit contributed on the win expectancy chart.
Well, for the Blue Jays,
up steps JP and
got the big hits as we've seen so far to put themselves out in front. They have the momentum now, so let's see if they can keep it going.
Ground ball, throw line at third. 1 down.
And RNCBL is retired.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. Second batting average with runners in scoring position. Second in home runs. They also show up in the top 5 in team batting average. They love the depth of this lineup and their ability
on the year as a team. Ground ball to short on the first, and the throw is wide, and Lindis scored.
And he throws it wide.
And that'll bring up Melky
And
Cabrera.
that will bring Melky Cabrera to the plate. For some reason, he tried to hit that pitch in the dirt. It's a strike. 0-1. Weaver kicks deep.
0-1, and Cabrera a base hit in the right field. Adam Lind is around second, and he is going to make it to third base. Melky Cabrera has a one-out double.
I
And
tried to
Barnes
go
up
that
now.
0-1 pitch, but it gets...
Barnes used to be a good prospect for the Rockies system, but then he had an injury some time ago. He has not been the same since then. He's only hitting $1.69 entering this game. 0-1 to Barnes, he's going to foul that off. And that is a foul ball. The 0-2 to Barnes. That is a ground ball. To short on the first two away. Lind and Cabrera will stay right where they are. And there are now 2 outs.
The Angels number 1. Second, the Blue Jays.
That's Jose Reyes.
Third. Fourth spot held with the Astros. And it's the Yankees number 5.
Well, both these teams have gotten the job done with runners in scoring position, so the key will be for the pitchers not to put runners in scoring position.
The 0-1 Reyes, that is a fly ball. It is going to be caught, and we will go to the bottom of the second inning. The Blue Jays with a 2-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the second.
Came in the second inning sees the first 2 runs
A 2-run homer by Cody Rasmus.
2-0.
Mike Trout will lead off in the bottom of the second inning for the Angels.
First pitch, a slider for a called strike. Lost in their last contest for the Angels. It was the 4th game of the series, ended up 2-2 against the Indians in Cleveland.
And the fans are waiting for something to turn this team around.
Here's the 0-2 pitch.
A swing
and that's going to be a foul ball.
500 baseball will keep the fans happy a bit, but you better do a little better.
The 0-2 pitch and strike-free swing. Trout's going to go back to the dugout. Garza records his first strikeout of the day, and now he's going to have to go with Albert Pujols.
Chance here to take a look at the Los Angeles Angels.
Pujols did 276 on the year. He's over 30 times and driven in 78. And the Jays know that he can bash it, so they're going to try and keep it away from him, which Garza certainly didn't do there. He's going to crank this one to center field, and Rasmus will watch it go for a solo home run. That's going to put Anaheim on board. Home run number 31 for Albert Pujols on the season, and the Jays lead is cut in half.
That's where he wanted it, Steve. You're going to drive the baseball. Let me get my arms out, and he did.
Well, he likes that ball away a little bit more, gives him more time to adjust and react to it.
That'll bring Mark Trumbo up.
And the note for Los Angeles, they've got
Trumbo's lost 9 games with 5 home runs.
But they still have work to do. The next task is tying this game.
And Trumbo sends this one deep, but it's going to be caught. That's out number 2.
Well, they followed the scouting reports. They moved the outfielders back.
That'll bring Hank Conger
in exactly the right position to be able to make the catch. Good coaching.
Conger's going to take a shot at it. And Garza gets it too close. That's taken for a ball. One 0 on the way. Taps this one foul off to the left.
So there's 2 outs here for Conger.
And that's
a fly ball.
Hit in Bautista.
Bautista's going to sell under this and make the catch, and we'll head to the 3rd inning. Jays leading at 2-1.
Deficit a bit. They pick up a run on the ding. Angels doing a nice job.
Bonifacio up to
maybe a bit of an ocean breeze coming in Anaheim, about 15 miles from the Pacific. Makes for a beautiful baseball night. And we've got Bonifacio batting. 0 for 1 thus far. Weaver sets, throws, and Bonifacio lays off that low pitch.
He's been off of his game right now. It's just 8 hits in his last 46. Since the end of August, it's been a real struggle for him. He needs to find a way to put the bat on the ball and finish the season strong.
That's in the dirt. He traps it. It's now 3-1. Emilio Bonifacio will have the hitter's count to work with. Batting .250 lifetime, 3 for 12 record against the Angels.
And that's all four. Bonifacio's going to draw a walk to lead off the top of for Toronto.
Now you got to be watching for that.
That'll bring Jose Bautista up.
That will bring up Jose Bautista. He's #1 in runs scored in the league.
And that's a base hit for Bautista. Bonifacio digging for third. He'll get there. So Jays now has men on the corners and nobody out.
Edwin Encarnacion looking to not get a run here. And taking a look here, the pitch types that he's thrown today that have yielded hits.
This guy's four-seamer's been hit 2 times.
You know, John, as this game progresses, I'd like to see him use that pitch a little bit differently than what we've seen. He's gotten hit 4 times in this one.
That's going to be out number 1.
I think we'll keep
Bonifacio's going to tag up from third, and he'll come in to score. And the Blue Jays now have a 3-1 lead on the sac fly by Encarnacion.
Standings here in the home stretch. Rangers out in
There's the standings for the American League West. The Astros only a half game behind the division leading Rangers. The Angels a game and a half out, followed by Oakland only a half game behind the Angels. And then the Mariners are in last.
Seems like this lineup, once they got on a roll, kept on rolling.
Well, you sort of expected some offense to break through here. This lineup is looking good right now, not having any problems putting
fly ball, and that's going to fall in for a base hit.
His second hit today. This is a great situation for some offense.
Well, even though he had 2 hits in the last game, his team lost, but he keeps swinging a bat like this, good things are going to happen.
And it's Arancibia coming up.
Ground ball to short.
Line drive.
There's one on the first. That's a double play. We'll go to the bottom of the third.
Well, they score once on 2.
Angel trailing Toronto 3-1.
Chris Iannetta will lead it off.
He's in a slump right now.
Chris Iannetta leading off the bottom of the third inning.
And it's really been since the end of August when
and first pitch taken towards center field. Rasmus will run it down. First out.
Which teams are leading the way in offense? Well, let's have a look. The Angels #1, the Yankees 2nd, the Royals 3rd, 4th spot over the Astros. And for the Tigers, 5th.
Well, leading the league in runs scored, that means they score runs a lot of different ways. They have power, they have speed, they can manufacture runs. They can really find ways to score in any way possible.
That changeup bounces to the plate.
2-0 Romine, and that is ball 3.
Ball 3.
He's falling behind 3-0, and let me tell you something. He has to come back with a strike to get something going right here on this hitter.
3-0 to Romine, ball 4.
In the dirt. Good luck.
So Romine will draw a walk with 1 out, and that'll bring Eric Ibar up.
But he misses with this one.
So we're back to the top of the order now for the Angels. And Ibar will send this to center. That's caught by Rasmus for out number 2.
That's 2 gone. And that will hold him at first. Quickly, let's check out the league leaders and runs batted in.
All of these guys have one thing in common. With the game on the line, with runners on base, they come through in the clutch.
4 of the top 5 RBI guys in the American League are playing in this game. Wow.
There's a
and there's a base hit in the center field. And that's going to advance Romine over to second base.
Hamilton.
Well, that's one of those pitches when it leaves.
That'll bring up Josh Hamilton to the plate.
No, don't swing, don't swing. Oh, great job, good piece of hitting. How he got it.
First pitch, that's foul.
I have no idea.
0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 offering from Garza.
0-1 Hamilton. Ground ball, that's going to go through for a base hit. Romine is heading around third, and he'll score. And once again, we've got a 1-run ball game.
Mistake pitch. That's what that one was there, guys. Right down the middle.
Yeah,
so it's now 3-2. And up steps Mike Trout.
And the next batter.
And now Toronto's pitching coach is going to come to the mound and have a chat here with Garza. Try and calm him down.
In the ball games when you're at this stage of it, and right now that's what they're doing.
Here's Mike Trout. And Trout will send this one to right field. And you can forget about it. It's out of here. A 3-run homer for Mike Trout. The Angels take a 5-3 lead.
Reds in 3. And the WPA chart shows us what that adds to their chances at a W.
Well, for the Angels,
now there's 2 out and Albert Pujols up.
You watch them take the lead just now. And that's what it's all about, guys. Now they're looking to pass.
Swung on
Ground ball, that'll get through for a hit.
That'll get him aboard. They're on a roll. And here's Mark Trumbo standing in. Here we've got to look at the hit leaders for this month. There you see Pujols, 5th best.
A lot of guys can get locked in at the plate for just about a week or 10
Trumbo
days.
up now.
This guy's been locked in all month. Every at bat, it seems like there's a hit coming off his bat. He continues this, he might lead the league in hitting. Well, everybody loves the home run ball, and Mark Trumbo can hit him as far and as hard as anybody. This guy's a big, tall player, and once he connects, it's leaving the yard.
Flew out last time. Garza
The 0-2 pitch, strike 3.
Wow.
That'll end the inning, but the Angels score 4 times, and we head to the 4th inning.
Time for the pitcher, Matt Garza. Well, he's been hit out of the yard. Check out how it's going for Mike Sosa.
Adam Lynn will come to the plate now here to lead off in the 4th inning.
Exciting bit of run production. A good way to keep the manager happy. And Lynn's batting. And a swing and a miss on Weaver's delivery.
Blue Jays trailing 5-3
Steve,
here
let's
in the
take a look at
4th.
his pitching performance.
What happens when you pound the bottom of the zone? What happens? You get a lot of ground ball. Let's take a look at how tough he's been on these guys. Just letting his infield work for him.
The pitch. And Adam Lynn strikes out. Could not make
The
contact.
last time these 2 teams faced each other was in Toronto, and the Angels won the 3 games there.
Melky
All
Cabrera
3.
stands in.
Melky Cabrera
First AB of the game.
coming up
He
now.
picked up a double off Weaver.
You got to believe he's...
There's a swing.
Ground ball, that's going to get through for a hit. 2nd hit today for Melky
That brings
Cabrera.
up Clint Vargas.
Now,
Here's a look at the American League wildcard standings. Time running out now for some of these teams. First place, the Royals. Astros in 2nd. 3rd spot, the Angels. In the 4th spot, it's the A's. Yankees. Hot shot.
Ground ball, and Vargas comes through the hit.
Run is on.
They'll put 2 men on and 1 out.
Situation for some offense.
And up steps Reyes.
Vargas is on at first. Cabrera is holding on at 2nd. And he looks at a changeup in the dirt for a ball. At the belt, the 1-0. And Reyes lets it go.
Outside ball,
for a ball.
too.
It's going to be inside. Now let's take a look at a breakdown of how this guy has been mixing up his pitches so far in this one. What stands out, guys?
Well, mixing up your pitches and having command, and he has brought none of those to the table in this one, and that's why he's
All
got
4. Reyes draws the walk. Runners will move up.
If you're going to use them, if you don't,
So the Blue Jays have now loaded up the bases, and there's
that's
only 1
not
out.
enough today.
That is going to bring Emilio Bonifacio up. This is the time to be a hero. Team's down, but a hit right here and you're right back in the ballgame.
Well, no question about that. A hit right here puts them right back in this game. It changes the whole complexion.
Couldn't get around in time. 0-1.
That walk,
Well, Facio has a chance to do something here.
In this inning, you've got to be careful right here. Try to get a double play ball.
Caught. 2 down. Up steps Jose
And
Bautista.
Steve, you wonder here what he was thinking. Maybe a little too fine just because he had an opportunity to be ahead.
Well, that's what it was. Trying to be a little too perfect on the...
There's a ground
Ground ball to 3rd. On the 1st inning over, so the Blue Jays load the bases, but they cannot bring the runners home, and we'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning.
For those of you just joining in,
Conger leading off in the bottom of the 4th.
And Steve Phillips, we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K.
Fly ball.
Conger's going to take a shot at it.
Rasmus will make the catch.
And the catch by Rasmus. That's 1 away. Chris Iannetta at the plate.
Steps Iannetta.
Take a look at this first pitch delivered and see how he's doing.
Pound the strike zone. Strike 1, critical. And it's proving to play out in this one. He's retired 9 batters in this game when he's throwing a first pitch strike.
0-1 off.
The 0-1 from Garza, and Iannetta towards center. Rasmus makes the catch, and that's the 2nd out.
Schedule looks like for Toronto. They finish up this Los Angeles series on Thursday.
Now bring up Andrew
And
Romine.
then they'll have to contend with Derek Jeter as they play host.
Romine drew a walk his
Great
last time
series
up.
there. That's this weekend. After that, they will meet up with the White Sox and their veteran leader, Paul Konerko, where there's some great competition in that set of games. Pitch on the way. Hit sharply.
Ground ball.
towards the hole.
Bonifacio.
Bonifacio
On the first, the Angels go down in order in the fourth inning. We'll go to the fifth. The Angels lead Toronto 5-3.
And it's Edwin.
We've got Edwin leading off in the fifth.
In his first at bat, came away with a single off Weaver. Takes a swing at that fastball, can't connect 0-1. One of the effective ways to attack a lineup, mix up your location. Here's an interesting breakdown on what this pitcher's been doing.
Well, aside from the types of pitches we've seen him throw, the location chart really isn't very balanced, and he's simply not fooling his lineup.
He's just way too predictable, and when hitters know what part of the zone to look for, they can tee off and drive the ball.
And Edwin will foul that off again.
But when a pitcher throws a pitch out there 0-2, you're expecting him to get a ground out or a strikeout. But this guy just reaches out, puts it in.
Strike three, swinging down goes Edwin.
Able to set him down there, chalk that one up as a strikeout for him.
Now we're going to get a chance, Gary, to see the four-seam fastball in KK.
That'll bring Coley Rasmus up.
Charge in their bats this season.
Rasmus,
the Royals, number 1. The Angels in second. The swinging a
ground ball,
to the
second base.
Played by Kendrick.
2 down.
Retires.
Rasmus is gone, and just like that, they're 2 away here.
And it's Arancibia coming up. Take a look here and see what his approach is against these hitters on the first pitch.
A textbook right here. I mean, take notes, everybody. First pitch strikes equals out. He's retired 11 guys in this game after having gone 0-1 in the count.
0-1. Weaver kicks, deals. 0-1 is a slider for a call strike.
This is where you want to go with the breaking ball, to the outside corner. Paint the black. Get the call.
0-2.
Gave up on it. He got the pitch he wanted.
Got him looking. And Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth inning. The Blue Jays trailing 5-3 as we head to the bottom of the fifth.